my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Joining us now, market watcher John Layfield. John, let me bore you with my theory. In my opinion, profits rule Wall Street, and at this point, the Iran standoff does not hurt profits. That's why there is no huge pullback. What do you say?
I completely agree, Stuart. It also shows the fundamental strength of this economy. Look, corporate profits are still coming in around the mid-teens. So we have a really good economy. We have low historic unemployment. We have wage growth. This is not something that forebodes a recession like some have predicted. We do have appears to be a slowdown, but we're not falling off a cliff. But you have three political events that seemingly could derail the economy, from the Iran standoff to Brexit to the trade war. But these things have not really affected this market because this economy is so strong.
Okay, I'm just going to read the president's tweet that we received moments ago. Here it is. It's in 4 parts, but I'm going to go through them. President Obama made a desperate and terrible deal with Iran, gave them $150 billion plus $1.8 billion cash. Iran was in big trouble, and he bailed them out, gave them a free path to nuclear weapons, and soon. Instead of saying thank you, Iran yelled, "Death to America." I terminated deal, which was not even ratified by Congress, and imposed strong sanctions. They are a much weakened nation today than at the beginning of my presidency, when they were causing major problems throughout the Mideast. Now they are bust. On Monday, they shot down an unmanned drone flying in international waters. We were cocked and loaded to retaliate last night on 3 different sites when I asked, how many will die? 150 people, sir, was the answer from a general. 10 minutes before the strike, I stopped it. Not proportionate to shooting down an unmanned drone. I'm in no hurry. Our military is rebuilt, new and ready to go, by far the best in the world. Sanctions are biting, and more added last night. Iran can never have nuclear weapons, not against the USA and not against the world. All right, John, how do you think that's likely to affect the market? I know you're just hearing this for the first time, but I don't see that as a negative for stocks, do you?
I love it. I love the measured response by the president. I was worried that this thing would escalate very quickly. I'm still worried that it's going to escalate. There have been 6 tankers that have been mined or torpedoed that have in the Strait of Hormuz. They're from Norwegian tankers to Marshall Islands to UAE to Saudi Arabia. For some reason, everybody looks to us to defend the waterways of the world, especially when oil transport is involved. And now the president is showing some restraint with this. I think that a autocratic regime, that when they're put into a corner, and I agree with what the president's doing here, but I think that Iran, the chance of them doing something stupid here is slightly better than 50-50, and I'm proud that the president showed some measured response so far.
John Layfield, thanks for joining us, sir. An important day. Appreciate it.